Hey guys, Tim from Snowskiers Warehouse here. We thought we'd start a little video series covering some of the most commonly asked questions that people have when they come in store. Today, we'll be covering outerwear and some of the most common misconceptions that people have when choosing the right product for themselves. And with a million options out there these days, different brands, different cuts, different terminology for the different specifications that they have, it's quite easy to get confused as to what applies to you. Do I need crazy waterproofing? Do I need a thinner jacket? Do I need a warmer jacket? It's very easy to get caught up in the numbers game. But hopefully, with help from this video series, you'll be able to break it down a little bit and understand how to use those numbers across all the different brands that you may be looking at. So the number one thing that we find that most customers get a little bit confused with is waterproofability ratings versus warmth ratings. Are they the same thing? Do they have any bearing on each other? And the answer is no, not really. And here's why. Waterproofability ratings are typically a measure of how many liters of moisture per square inch a garment can withstand before it starts to move through. On paper, a 10K jacket would equate to 10 liters of moisture per square inch. In the real world, that would equate to light rain through to average snow exposure and contact throughout the day. The higher the rating, the better the ability of the garment to repel moisture in heavier rain and prolonged snow contact. The warmth of a jacket is dictated by how much insulation or fill it has. Fill in insulation is measured in grams per square meter. Not all brands will show their warmth in grams per square meter. Occasionally they'll use their own scale. A tried and tested method is just to pick the garment up and give it a squeeze or feel how heavy it is and compare that against the next item you may be looking at. The heavier it is, the warmer it probably is. And here's a quick comparison between two jackets which have a similar fill. Warmth-wise, they're very similar, but waterproofability, this is a 10,000 rated jacket. This is a 20,000 rated jacket. So whereas they provide the same warmth, this one is more waterproof than the other. So again, these two jackets are the same in warmth, they have the same amount of fill. However, this one is only 10,000 rated and this one is 20,000 rated, i.e. this one stays waterproof for longer. So on the other end of the scale, you've got jackets which are more shell-like and thin. So this one doesn't have any fill, neither does this one. These are both considered shells. However, this one is still at 20,000 waterproofability and this one is only 10, thus it's a little bit cheaper. Where you've got this jacket here that we looked at earlier, this is still a 20,000 rated jacket, but it has a lot more warmth than this 20,000 jacket. So choosing the right piece for you is pretty straightforward. If you're considered a fair weather skier, if you like to head indoors at the first sign of wild weather, then a 10,000 rated garment is probably fine for you. Most people would probably head indoors way before they find the limitation of a 10,000 rated jacket or pants. If you're a little more adventurous and you like to head out at the first sign of the blizzard, then absolutely you should look at something that's going to be a little bit higher rated to make sure that it does keep you dry and comfortable for longer out there in the wild conditions. If you're a more passive type of skier or boarder and you fear the cold a little bit, go for something that has a little bit more warmth and insulation. If you're a bit more active and you like to hike out, for example, then definitely shells are a better option for you because they're easier to pack. You can still get them in the higher waterproofability if you need to, and if you do need a little bit of warmth, you can always supplement it with a mid-layer. So hopefully that's helped clarify the numbers game a little bit in regards to waterproofability versus warmth and how to choose the right garment for you. If you think there's anything else that I've missed, kindly comment below and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as possible. In the meantime, stay frosty.